Well, hello and welcome back to Silverrun Forest. We are approaching towards the end of the day of June here, and I just finished baling up all the straw in the barley field, and the small grass field is already windrowed, so we're over here getting ready to hop in Old Blue, because I'm still not going to try and pronounce the brand of this tractor because I got no clue. No clue. But we're going to use a course play to have a worker windrow this field up, so we can get over to the other yard and hop in the class and start collecting the grass with the forage wagon on the small grass field before we come over here and do the same on this field. So let me get this set up and then we will get started on that. And there Old Blue goes. Slowly. Alright, so I'm going to hop in the fast track here, put the mower away, and put the fast track away before I head over to the other yard. So I will see you once I get all this done and back over at the other yard. So I made it over here and I'm going to grab the baler because after I finished baling up all the straw from the barley field, I kind of just left it parked in the middle of the grass area here. So let's actually put it away. Also, you see there, like we did get like 2 pretty large stacks of straw from our barley field. So that's going to keep our cows really happy for a very long time, which is awesome. Let me just get this backed up here. All right, that should do it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and park the class here for a moment because I'm gonna hop in the truck and connect this trailer to it real quick. And we see, oh, brakes. Oh boy. I did not mean to do that. Almost backed into it. That was really close. Oh my goodness. And then I go ahead and back into it again. But we need to buy a silage factory because if you remember from the previous episode, we sold the one we had. It was okay. It wasn't working really well. So I'm going to look at getting a different one here. And so we'll get that placed, and so that way we can start making more silage for the cows and also some hay. So let me find one here and I'll place it down real quick. All right, so we got it placed, and I'm actually going to call this Fermenter Sod's Law because it rules the sod. Yeah. I'm gonna go with that. Anyways, I'm gonna hop in the class tractor and go grab the forage wagon. All right, we got all hooked up and we're gonna head over here to this small grass field and start getting this grass all loaded up. And I will, this won't take too long, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a time lapse for you. It'll be a pretty quick one though. right, so we got this small grass field done. It was pretty fast, but it's also very small. But we still managed to get 82,500 liters from this, so that's pretty darn good. Let's actually take this over to Sod's Law. I kind of like it. And drop off this grass so we can start processing it. And then we'll head over to the other grass field and get started on that. And we made it over here, and I am going to have a worker here start on the first part of this, and then I'll come back and finish it. I just want to get old Blue off of the field, out of the way. And also, I'm thinking about this. I'm going to connect the windrower to the fast track so that we can take it up to the tree farm. Because we need to windrow that grass as well, and I'm not gonna drive old Blue up there. I don't know if I'll even make it up there, let alone make it up those hills pulling something. So we'll yeah, let's park that there for now. I do probably will replace that tractor at some point. It's just I kind of like it. It was a good deal. It was really cheap, and I kind of like having like an old tractor. So I don't know. But we're going to hook this up to the JCB, and then I'm going to hire a worker to take it up to our tree farm yard, our tree farm field, and so that way it can get started on being ready to windrow that grass next time we head up there, which probably will be tomorrow, which is fine. Just make sure there's no terrain. There's not. Okay. I'm always nervous about sending workers down that road there, because I've had them crash a few times into the railroad crossing gates. Those were the good. Those were the good old days. All right, so let's take this over to the other yard, and then I'm gonna come back with the truck. All right, we made it back over here finally. Yeah, I mean I like old Blue, but it's a really slow tractor. But it is old, so I guess that kind of fits. So I'm gonna turn off the worker here, and then I'll just go ahead and finish up this field real quick, and then we'll take all this grass and dump it into Sod's Law.
Up inside, you're part of the rainbow. It's your right.
All right, we got 117,000 liters off that, and we're going to dump it here into Sod's Law. And then I'm going to go ahead and head up to the forestry farm and see if we can't get started on the windrowing. All right, I made it up here, and the sunset is beautiful. That's one thing I really love about this area. There are some spectacular sunsets up here. So let's hop in the JCB. And what I'm going to do is use Courseplay to have a worker do the windrowing for me. And actually I do have the class tractor coming up on the way although it's going much slower than I did, it is on the way up here with the forage wagon so we can collect that grass. So let me set up a course pipe for this, and then we will get the tractor started. Alright, so the course play is all set. I'm going to have a worker, and I set up the course play to do 3 headlands and do a little bit of overlap on the headlands, so we will hopefully won't miss too much grass. But the main reason we're using the worker and everything is I am going to grab the flatbed trailer, and that's no relation to flatbread. I'm going to grab the flatbed trailer and hook it up and then head over to the paper factory, because we have several rolls of paper that we need to pick up and take those into town so we can get them sold, because they're worth a lot of money. So let's grab that real quick. Let's back up here. Oh, hey, and there's the class tractor with the forage wagon. All right. But yeah, we're gonna let the this field, the way it's laid out, I only want one tractor, one worker at a time, because I don't want them running into it. So we're gonna hop over to the paper factory and grab the paper rolls. All right, we're just gonna whip around here real quick and grab these. So we got 3 here, and I suspect there's probably a couple more waiting to spawn. Don't pull too far into the river, and don't run into the paper rolls. All right, there we go. That should do it. There should be just the one. Well, those actually are very large rolls. Oh, we're on wood. So yeah, these are, yeah. So what's the best price on this is going to be the train to Elm Creek. So the thing we're going to do is I'm going to head into town. But given how late it is and how late it is by the time I get over there, we will probably just head back to the shed and then move on to the next day so we have some daylight, because yeah, I don't have to do this at night. So I'll see you once we get back over to our house/shed. Someday I'm gonna get an actual house. Someday it could happen. All right, it is a beautiful morning here in July. We do have some rain in the forecast, but it's, you know, not right now. We don't. So we're gonna start off July and this morning by making a bunch of money. We're gonna head over to the train yard and get these loaded up so we can get them sold. Oh, hey, we are here. Oh, I'm gonna hit the brakes real quick because I see the train is about ready to pass and I want to catch it before it gets too far away. Yeah, hit those brakes. Hit those brakes. All right, go. I got it. All right, so first thing, while that's coming to a stop, because, you know, trains don't stop on a dime, or even a football field or 2 or 3 or 4. Actually, it did stop pretty fast. Wow. It's some realistic braking there on that train. All right, so let's get these unloaded here to the platform. There we go. Perfect. Back down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hire a worker to take this over to the point, which I guess would be the Waffle House, my favorite place to eat. And then I'm gonna hop in the train and get those paper rolls loaded up so we can get them sold. Can I just say how amazing Universal Autoload is? It's amazing. Like, just the fact that that's what I have to do to load something onto the train is amazing. And it does it for logs too. But anyways, let's head over to the sell point and get these sold. Oh, it's the Waffle House. I gotta honk the horn. Yeah! Woot woot! Waffle House! Alright, let's see how much we're gonna get here. Alright, 83,000. That's what I call a payday. Nice. Alright, so let's hop in the truck and head back up to the tree farm and see how things are going. Hopefully there was no incidents and the worker is all done windrowing. That's the hope, at least. But we will find out in a moment. Alright, that is actually a really beautiful sight. It looks like the worker got everything done. I love to see that. So let's park the trailer here. And see if we can get this lined up here. Let's back up a little bit. There we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do is let's hop in the class. So the plan is I'm going to have the class take the windrower back to our farm, the farmyard, and then I will have the JCB use the forage wagon to get all this grass loaded up. Just simply put, because the JCB is a much beefier tractor, and this field is not exactly flat. It has some steep grades on it, and we're gonna need that horsepower. I mean, I'm actually not positive if the JCB is going to be able to pull it off fully, but I think it will. So let me, where am I sending this to? Yes, straw shed. Oh, sorry, I'm in the way. All right, let's head up here and grab the forage wagon. And so what I'm going to do is use a worker with the same course plate, which is still loaded into this tractor, and use that to get all the grass collected. Because what we're going to do while this is all happening is we're going to focus on doing some more forestry work, because the paper factory is out of wood, which means it's not producing paper, and our warehouse here is all out of wood. So basically what that means is we're not making any money. We've come to a complete standstill, and that's not a good thing for us. So I'm gonna hop in the truck here and we're gonna do some cutting down some trees. All right, but before we get too far into that, I'm going to hop here into the skid steer, and we're going to get rid of some of these boulders because they're kind of in the way. So let's get, oops. I swear I know how to use this machine. I think, maybe. I just point and pull the trigger, right? And it just breaks things. Kind of like, you know, when you're, yeah, hey, yep, see, it works. Yeah, you just, you know, kind of point, pull the trigger, and it hits the thingy and crumbles. Yeah. All right, so let's grab this rock too, and then once we get all the rocks cleared out here, we'll get on with the cutting down some more trees. All right, so we are over here in the tree harvester, and we are going to continue on with our plan of just kind of making a big swath down the edge of the property over here, all the way down to that little dirt road, just so we kind of define that boundary clearly. And actually, I need to adjust this size of this tree here, just so we can, get this cleared out and then work our way back towards the main yard. So we're at 8 meters. I want 12 meters. There we go. So I'm gonna get through here, and we will kind of do some. I'll make you watch all of it because you've seen me cut down a bunch of trees. It's pretty much all the same. But we'll do some time lapse and some jump scenes and get some of the get a little vlogs race so we can get the paper factory back up and running.
I've been dreaming so much lately about your face when you're smiling. It's the only thing that saves me. Hey, I don't know if I told you that I think you're beautiful, and how I can't wait to hold you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know what I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud nine. I don't wanna be without you. This is something that I know.
All right, so we got a bunch of logs cut down. Should be enough for a load. I'm going to grab the winch here and pull these up so we can get them loaded onto the trailer and get those over to our warehouse. I can just remember the buttons. All right, there we go. Let's see. Let's start with this one here. Just need to pull this up a little bit. There we go. And I think now I can connect to that tree. Yep, there we go. All right, let's pull this up a little more. And that should be close enough to grab this tree as well. Bingo! All right, so let's get these pulled up here and then pull them up to the top here where it's flat so we can get them loaded into the trailer. And then we're going to grab the rest of the logs as well.
You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud nine. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know what I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down.
All right, we're going to use the wonderful universal auto load and get all these logs loaded up and down to the warehouse.
When I'm falling down.
And we got a pretty much full load. It's a good size load. So let's get these unloaded here. That should have given us, about 24,000 liters of wood, which is awesome. Now I'm gonna hop in here. So yeah, it is completely out of wood. All right, so we are also out of grass there. So I'm going to change our output mode right now to distributing. So that way it's going to automatically send our wood over to the paper factory for now, and it'll keep that fully supplied. Because yeah, that's where our money is. And it looks like the worker missed a few spots. So let me hop in here real quick and see if I can grab those spots. All right, so here comes the big test. Can this thing pull it up a hill? And oh, let me raise that. Nope. Okay, so okay, we're making the corner. We're making the corner. We got this. We got this. Wow. All right, so I'm gonna grab this, and then those spots over there, but you're all downhill, so they'll be easy because, you know, uphill hard when you're pulling 48 tons, downhill easy. But you have to brake, you know. But anyways, yeah, let's grab those, and then we're gonna probably move on to more logging after that. All right, so I got all the grass loaded up off that field there, and I am going to hire a worker to take this back to the fermenter dryer. But we did end up with 121,800 liters, so almost 122,000, which is really good. But yeah, so I'm gonna hire a worker to take that back, and then I'm gonna hop in a skid steer here and put it back behind the shed. All right, so I got that put back there, and so I'm gonna do is hop in the semi here, and we're gonna focus on clearing all the trees off from our property, at least most of them. I'm gonna do that all off camera though, because you've already seen me do a bunch of logging, and that's gonna be like that would be like a full episode. It's gonna take a couple hours. So I'll do that off camera, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here as the rain starts. Yay! But I wanted to thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a like, and also leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Any ideas or suggestions you have. It's greatly appreciated, and I really helps out the channel a lot. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and hope to see you in the next video.